Alright, YouTube family. I need y'all to hit that like and subscribe button and get in them comments from me. I need feedback. I'm taking y'all to New York City to cover one of the most gruesomest crimes in American history. February 24th, 2006, SOHO, Manhattan. A little bit past 2 a.m., the head bartender at Falls told 24-year-old Emmett St. Julian that it was closing time. She had tipped well throughout the night, so they let her get an extra round after closing. 44-year-old Little John was working as a bouncer at the time and was asked to escort her out because she was a little tipsy. Leaving the bar with Little John was the last time anyone seen her alive again. Her body was found later on that day on the side of the road in Brooklyn. She was bound, gagged, and had been beaten and sexually assaulted. Also, all her fingernails were broken, showing she had fought against her attacker. According to forensic psychologist Dr. Stephanie Stolinsky, the killer tried to dehumanize her completely. Whenever you hide someone's face, it means that you don't want to see them as a human being. You want to pretend that they're just an object. She quoted with emphasis, "This case touched her as well." After a joint investigation with the IAB as well as the FBI, Little John was apprehended. Little John's DNA was found on the plastic ties that was used to bind the victim. Crime scene investigators found carpet fibers that were matched to the fibers discovered on a tape that was wrapped on the victim's face. They also had phone records pinging him in the area where the body was dumped, as well as the route from his house to the dump scene. Little John was an ex-con who had spent more than 12 years in a can for drug possession and robbery charges. He was actually on parole at the time of the arrest. He was initially held by the authorities because of the parole violation and was later charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of second
In the first degree, what is your verdict?
Guilty.
A jury of 6 women and 6 men listened to 3 weeks of testimony, including that from witnesses who saw Little John escort Sanguian out of a SOHO bar on the morning she disappeared. Prosecutors also presented forensic evidence, including Little John's blood found on plastic ties used to tie up Sanguian, and cell phone records that placed Little John at the site where Sanguian's body was discovered, at the time when police believe her body was dumped.
May 14, 2009, Little John was sentenced to 45 years in prison for a previous rape attempt and life in prison for the murder and rape